Hello, 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 and welcome to another stream. So, this time we are playing 007 from Russia with Love. It has turned 20 as of, I think it was last week sometime, give or take. So I'm a little late to the party, but you know, better late than never. So, this is one of the Bond movies I have not seen. I'm mostly familiar with Daniel Craig's run as James Bond. Yeah, I've seen bits and pieces of like some of the older Bonds, particularly Pierce Brosnan's run. So, you know, this will be a new experience for me. Obviously, I've heard the name from Russia with Love a lot. But yeah, so this will be a fun one, I think. When I was testing the disc to make sure it actually worked before, you know, trying to play it today, I almost ended up playing the game. So that was a good omen so far, at least. We'll see how it goes in the long run, of course. But a fun thing I did notice, which wasn't even until I was testing it, that what's this? We have a receipt of history. It's not from when I bought it. I know that much, because I bought this from a different store, not EB Games or Electronic Boutique. Depending on the country you're in, it might be GameStop. So, somebody purchased this for 21 Australian dollars at the Aspley Hypermarket on, when was that? In bloody 2011. That's quite a time ago. Not quite 20 years, of course. Ooh, they actually bought something else too. I did not check that. Something Dawn. Ooh, okay. So they bought James Bond for $9. It looks like they bought what I'm assuming is Terminator Dawn of Fate for $12. Because that's fun, actually, because I actually have that game too. So that's fun. A little bit of a history for this particular copy. So I'm going to hold on to that because that's a fun bit of local history. But we have an EA gaming guide because this is developed by EA Redshaw. So, you know, actually EA Redshaw in 2009, I think, was renamed Visceral Games. That is a name you're probably more familiar with, on account of it being the people what made Dead Space, among many other very, very good games. So this is an EA guide on all the stuff that you can buy from EA. So let's start at the beginning. Do a quick little history thing. We've played Batman Begins, that turned 20 earlier this year, so we did that one. That was a very good game, liked that one. Goblet of Fire turns 20, not this weekend, but the weekend after, I think. So that's about to turn 20 as well. The Sims 2 on PS2 was quite fun. Very fond memories of that one. Though not a movie tie-in, so not likely to cover that anytime soon on the channel. We've got Battlefield 2, Modern Combat, which was actually my first Battlefield game, so that's fun. Hang on, what's this? From Russia with Love? I wonder what that game's like. Oh wait, we're going to find out today. I've heard good things, but we'll find out for sure. I've got Medal of Honor, European Assault, The Godfather the game. I do have that one. Looking forward to playing that one eventually. I've heard good things, both from strangers on the internet and friends. Alternatively, we have Need for Speed Most Wanted, probably my favourite Need for Speed game. Pretty biased on that one, because it's kind of one of the only ones I've really played, but it's very fun. I loved that. Bunch of sports games I don't really vibe with, but there we go. There's a little catalogue look through some history of video games. Speaking of video games, here's Bond. Sean Connery as James Bond, again. Manual's pretty simple. It shows you the contents, controls, all that sort of stuff. We've got Bond focus. That's pretty fun. when you're aiming at somebody, you can press a button and like do like a more specific aim instead of just like a lock-on thing, so you can get headshots and the like. Sorry about that, just had to cough off microphone. We do have multiplayer modes, which I will probably not be covering on account of me being by myself. So I've got no multiplayers to multiplayer with. But that's the manual. Unfortunately, no sort of like real credits section, which is a bit of a shame, but given EA, there's probably too many people to put into the manual. But I've rambled long enough. Let's actually get to the game part itself, particularly since I'm looking forward to it so much. So let's pop that in the tray and wait for it to load up. You probably don't want to see PS2 loading screens, so we'll do a little bit more rambling as it reads the disc. So here we go, that's ready to go. We'll get that booting up. Now I don't know if the game's going to set off a bunch of like copyright warnings, as it has with many other movie tie-in games I've covered so far, but I guess we'll find out. So we'll switch over onto the game as it does some thinking. There we go. So we're going to select our language, English please, because I'm not multilingual. Yeah, so English is very good. Naturally biased because it's the only language I can speak or read. I can do tiny itty bitty bits of Japanese, but that's kind of it. And that's just, you know, remnants from high school, most of which I've promptly forgotten. Hell yeah, never gets old. What a cool transition. I wonder who this could be. The car definitely doesn't give any hints at who that might be. So we'll have to wait and see in anticipation.
May I help you?
A dry martini.
Never
Shaken,
mind.
not
There's who
stirred.
was in the car.
Certainly, Commander Bond.
Where is the girl?
Elizabeth Stark, the Prime Minister's youngest daughter. We received word half an hour ago there might be another kidnapping attempt.
Closer to home.
She doesn't appear concerned.
Why should she be, with 007 here to protect her?
Thank you, Mr. Exposition Father.
Too bad. The game is over, Mr. Bond.
I think it's just begun.
The game has indeed just begun. Because we're about to start playing it when the starts. Finishes, there we go. I think it's just telling me how to reload. Fair enough. So I do vaguely recall some of the controls the game taught me. There you go, like locking on for example. And when I was testing this. But other than that brief sort of testing, I don't know much about, you know, the story or how to play the game. So I'll let you know when I get to the point that I don't know. Let's get that SMG out. It's bolting. Okay. the one focus thing. You know, we can aim it more specifically if we desire, which I expect will come up probably in like boss fights and stuff. Or maybe in places where I need to conserve ammo and like really carefully place my shots. Pick up some body armor.
Sir, they're heading to the roof!
Almost shot you again and I knew it was coming. There we go, that's a little tutorial on how to bond focus. Because sometimes enemies will have a grenade. I don't think that one worked. Nope. Okay, but if you shoot the grenade on that belt, the grenade will like go off. So, very good at dispatching enemies. Oops. Let's switch back to the pistol. There we go. Case in point. There's a good example of that happening. Not a perfect shot, naturally, but it is a console, and I'm not used to shooters on console, so there you go. Frame rate isn't perfect either, but you know, it's also a PS2 game. I'm used to sort of the shaky performances of video games. Didn't need the body armor yet, but you know, better safe than sorry. So, unlike most movie tie-ins that I cover, this one actually came out long after the movie did. So, I expect there's a lot more time, budget and care that could have gone into this one. Particularly since this is off the back of... I think there was like 2 or 3 Bond games before this. It was like Nightfire, Everything or Nothing, and I think there might have been another one, but maybe I'm thinking of this one. So you know, experienced team making Bond games with a movie that they don't have to release the game alongside. So we probably could have had a bit more time. Let's drop you. It didn't work because I let go of the button too soon. There we go. Goodbye. Goodbye. Alright, so because I was playing with my food, I'm about half out of body armor. So I'll need to find some of that. Shortly. Probably, yes, that's right. I have to jump across the chandeliers. Not used to the inverted camera movements. Can I change that? Horizontal, yes please. And also we want subtitles on. Ooh. There we go, that feels a bit more normal to what I'm used to. Though I'm probably used to the inverted now, so it's gonna be weird either way. But, you know, oh well.
My daddy's a very powerful man, you know. You can't just go around
Shut
doing
up!
I think this is about as far as I got when I was testing the disc. But for the most part. Okay, I think it's gonna be annoying, and it's inverted the bond focus thing. So I might switch it back, actually. Okay, let's have vibration on. Yeah. Is there anything else to interact with? Probably not. No, is this... do I need to shoot it? Ah. Yes, yes I do.
How do I
Let's
get to
talk
the
to the
roof?
lady.
You'll need this pass key.
The key to the roof of Parliament. Simple schematics, plus 5 research points. Right, because there are upgrades and stuff you can purchase for weapons and gadgets. What's this do? It makes a bunch of noises, apparently. Or it's done something off, like out of the room, maybe? But we can get to the roof now. It's like really trying to tackle the controls of the camera. Oh, I guess I got the other guy in the explosion. Convenient. Make sure to grab as much ammo as we can, so then we can waste it. Right, I forgot there's a whole cover mechanic. Come on. Bye! Anyway. You're locked, but presumably we used the key to unlock that. No, not whoever's daughter that is, I've forgotten. What person that daughter belongs to? Oh, right. X to go up, square to get down, circle to dodge. Why are there just goons on the roof like that? Why are you there? Are you there to destroy the clock as well? Is, you know, like part of a message or something? I cannot bond focus on the jetpack guns. You appear to be infinite, which is very handy. Surprise! There's green. Well. There you go. Got it. Brilliant. Oh damn.
Who are you?
The name is Bond. James Bond.
Oh my god. He said the thing. He said the line. I feel like this might be where the copyright stuff maybe kicks in, depending on how we go. But so far, Chicken Little, of all things, has been the one that's like really tripped it up. To the point of the first stream I did of it, it just completely blocked the video everywhere. It's like, oh no, you must be playing the entire movie. It's like, no, I'm playing the video game, which just has clips from the movie in it. But yeah, get a nice, neat little Bond intro, which is presumably not the real one from the movie. It's like probably one made for the game. But I don't remember it, so I could be wrong. There's definitely clips of the movie showing. So I don't know if this applied to the movie as well, but I do know the evil bad guy organization in this one is called Octopus. But like in the books and or the movie, it was Spectre. But there was some sort of light rights or some sort of legal argument that prevented them from using it. So at the very least, they call it Octopus instead of Spectre. So I would have got an award, by the looks of it, if I had finished it 56 seconds sooner. So that was almost good. Yeah, okay. Bond moment. What's a Bond moment? Is that just shooting with grenades and stuff? Maybe. I don't know. You want to save your current game? Yes, please. Because as fun as this game seems like it's gonna be, I don't know that I want to replay it every time. Doing some real hard thinking at the moment. Here we go. Beautiful. So, here's the upgrade menu. So we've got some upgrades we can choose from, although we have 8 research points. So, can increase the fire rate of the SMG, or the ammo, or the clip size. The special ammo? I don't know what special ammo means. Now, what have we got in gadgets? We've got armor. It's 25 points. Damn, okay. Yep. Maybe we'll start with the pistol and then we'll start upgrading our other weapons, just because I'm assuming we start with the pistol at all times. So we'll go maybe max ammo. I'm assuming by the point that you can upgrade that, you don't have infinite for the pistol. I didn't tutorialize this on like any melee stuff, so I'm assuming there's going to be one, but I don't know. There are bonus levels we can unlock along the way as well, if we get certain amounts of awards in our missions. But yeah, we'll just stick with Agent for now. If we start flying through things, I might bump it up a bit, but we'll see. For now, I'm more interested in experiencing the game than I am having a difficult time with it.
Retrieve the documents hidden within the mansion at the far end of the hedge maze. Be careful. We believe you may have picked up a shadow.
Was there a crouch? Yes. New objective, find Southgate key. Oh, speak the devil. R1 for a stealth attack. Good to know. Oh. So much for stealth. His friend. Perform stealth attacks, combos to okay, I don't think that one counts towards our stuff, so yeah, okay. If we see the star, that sounds like we get some XP upgrades points or thereabouts. So, vault over this we can. I guess we continue. Radio soldiers will call reinforcements. Use bond focus to shoot the radio. Notify stealth him first. Good, I don't have to do it after the fact either. Hello, probably secret. Complex schematics. Plus 10 research points. Fantastic. There is a section on the map up there, which I've not been to, so maybe there's another secret. If I can go back. Nope, I think it's just a chunk of the map that we don't get to. That's fine. Right, so this was covered by the radio guy. Oh, okay. Very stealthy. Don't worry about it, it's fine. Got you. South gate key, small gate key. Succeeded.
Prepare to die.
Yeah. Let's quickly reload. Assuming that summoned everybody from the area, so whoops. I don't know if the game's like, oh yeah, that explosion from the shot grenades is fine. Doesn't make any noise as far as the enemies are concerned. Or maybe that's what tripped them up. Maybe. Try to grab ammo whenever we can. Don't want to run out of ammo, that's bad. So, since we have the key now, let's get through. What is this weirdo doing? Where did he go? Well, somebody heard it. And somebody instantly knew what was happening. A bit too close to me there, but it's fine. Don't worry about it. It's all good. There's a little nook that doesn't look like it connects to anything. Got some ammo in it. Excellent. Guess that was just a place to hide if people didn't just shoot to death. Shut up.
Prepare.
Super stealthy. They'll never hear me coming.
Secure the perimeter. Freeze!
Boom. Triple kill. I mean, honestly, by this point, shooting the grenades does feel a bit, like cheating. Slightly. But I'm glad this isn't a, if you break stealth, game over sort of vibe. Maybe the other person game. Ow. Oh, hello. Where did you come from? Literally, where did any of these people come from? Okay. Okay, that was interesting. But sure. I feel like that's probably going to be happening a lot in these sort of stealth sections. But this has put us in a very bad spot for health and armor. Very bad spot indeed. Oh, hello. More research points. Can I upgrade in the middle of a mission? By the looks of it, yes. Yes, I can. We'll save it up for now. It says armor upgrades might be very useful in the future. If we keep playing the way we've been playing. Every weapon has a special ammo that does extra damage. Switch ammo types on the inventory screen. Which screen is that? This one. Okay. But is it just does more damage, or like?
He's hiding over there. He's hiding over there!
Camera is a bit annoying to fight with. Feels like that's half of the shootout. You can't lock onto the
Behind
camera.
that!
Let's check out over here. It's just ammo. Okay. Let's reload before we get into another shootout. Nothing this way. Good, good. Inside we go, I guess. Hello? Oh, it's gate key. I thought it was research. My bad. Let's head upstairs. Is this special armor? Yes, yes it is. And it's a body armor. Much needed body armor. But we have the key now, so we can get through that gate. Outside the house.
Intruder! Send help! You are dead!
Headshot. Alright. Cool. Let's head on through. Yep, hang on. See, what are you doing? Get off me computer. I'm busy. Alright. Now, cat's out of the way. Oh, I can still move around. I'm assuming I'm gonna be shot. Hello. Can I take cover here? Nope, I can vault it though.
You're dead, man!
Okay, time to switch to something a bit faster. Hello? Maybe I just don't have ammo for it. Now I've got ammo for it. And now I'm out of ammo for it. Okay, actually there was body armor back this way. So yeah, it definitely seems like the lock-on works for the people in front of Bond and not where I'm looking camera-wise. You're kidding me, really? Can't even take cover behind the thing? What about the guy behind my car? There we go. There we go, got him. There we go. We are surprisingly running low on, well, special ammo I guess. The regular ammo is probably fine. Full, even. So I'm going to assume, based on that, enemies probably get bullet spongy. To some extent, at least. But I feel like only bad things are going to happen as soon as I walk across this bridge. So let's spring the trap. Do I want to blow that up yet? Maybe that was just an early dispatch of these guys. Just a pump.
Come on!
Take care of both of you. Excellent. Okay, good. It did automatically switch my ammo types to the one I had ammo for. Fantastic. Lock on the door, please. Okay, got him. Nice, nice. Anything else to see or do before we enter the room? Or the house, rather. Mansion, maybe? Bungalow? Hut? Yep, here we go. I know, the fella that's been very obviously following us for a while now. He did the thing.
Record time, Mr. Grant. You are indeed
Alan.
the killer I'm looking for.
When do I get to kill the real James Bond?
After he steals from the Russians their new Lector decoding machine.
And Bond is going to do it for us.
We assume that's who MI6 will send. There is a girl in the Russian consulate in Istanbul, Tatiana Romanova, who I've ordered to help. She believes I am still with KGB.
Won't MI6 suspect it's a trap?
My reading of the British mentality is that they always see a trap as a challenge. And then you can avenge the death of our Dr. No. Let Bond's death be a particularly unpleasant and humiliating one.
I look forward to it.
And for my next miracle?
You're going to need a miracle, James, to explain where you've been all week.
Oh, Moneypenny, let me tell you the secret of the world.
I don't know about you, but that was a freaking rad transition with the hat throw. Your objective, receive briefing from M. Okay, cool. I've used the telephone apparently. Now for the typewriter. A dinner jacket. What does that do for me though? Locked. Objectives. Sure. Alright, let's just go.
It seems you have an admirer, a woman in Istanbul, Tatiana Romanova, who's fallen quite in love with you.
But I've never even heard of a Tatiana Romanova.
Of course, girls do fall in love with pictures of film stars.
But not a Russian cipher clerk with a file photo of a British agent.
Ridiculous, isn't it?
No, it's some sort of trap.
Precisely. And the bait is a brand new Lector, a Soviet decoder machine.
The CIA has been after one of those for years.
And so have we. When she contacted Kerim Bey, head of Station T in Turkey, she said she wanted to defect, and she'd turn over the Lector to us on one condition: that you went to Istanbul and brought her and the machine back to England.
The whole thing is so fantastic, it just might be true.
You're booked on the 8:30 flight to Istanbul. Q is waiting for you.
See, briefing from M succeeded. Talk to you again.
You have your orders, 007. Move along. Get out of my office. You have your orders, 007. Move along.
Just make some noise.
Did you hear about that chap up at Oxford?
I do kind of miss some of that sort of stuff from more recent games. Just sort of the meaningless interactions. Like, oh, you know, you press interact on a toilet and it flushes. Completely meaningless, serves no purpose at all. Just adds a little bit of sort of charm, maybe, I guess. I don't know. It's weird. I guess it's a case of all the little things sort of add up to an experience. Sometimes those things are good, sometimes those things are bad.
Good morning, 007.
Oh, good morning, Q. How have you been? Busy inventing things?
Not as busy as you've been destroying them. Follow me, 007, and try not to break anything.
Is this the tutorial on more weapons and stuff, perhaps? It's usually how these things usually go.
Attention, 007. This is a rappel belt with a grapple and rope that will allow you to scale walls. Of course, there are still some kinks to be worked out.
Interesting. You can figure out exploding pens, but not a grapple hook. Well, I suppose it's like specifically attached to your belt to, you know, be hidden.
I'm particularly proud of 007. This is the Q-copter, light, agile television equipped for surveillance.
I wonder how he got the name for that.
Oh, I can see how you might get a rise out of it.
Oh, grow up, 007.
Hold it. What exactly am I using? Sure. Some tanks of some sort of gas or fluid, maybe. Makes some clunking noises. Interesting. Okay, this button on the floor is still just shiny. Good, good. Hello. Oh. Ammo's full, I guess. Let's move on, shall we?
Typical terrorist situation, 007. There's a bomb somewhere in the training area. You have to find it, equipped only with your laser watch and guns.
Use the laser watch to target objects through bulletproof glass. It's kind of neat. What does this do? There was a use thing somewhere here. Maybe it was just a reload whip. Nope, there it is. What? Well, that was a waste. Given this is a pretty run and gun situation, let's just SMG this thing. Alternatively, laser watch. And blow up the room. Oh, just the glass maybe. Oh, that has ammo. My bad. Bam. Some G rounds full. What if I reload? Then we can pick it up. Okay. Good to know how the ammo works. For later. My... Does this recharge though? It does. Good. I'm expecting one of the awards for this part would be getting it in a certain amount of time. Good to know I can interact with the environment in that way. In some cases, at least. Okay. This is the trouble with having one button bound to many actions. That sometimes it doesn't
Congratulations,
the right one to do.
007. Your training is complete. Now use this device to get yourself to Istanbul.
An airline ticket. How ingenious.
I expect you to return my equipment, along with the Lector device, in pristine condition.
I'll bring it back. From Russia with love.
He said the name of the film. He did it. He said the thing. Laser watch. Disabled. 65 time limit. 12 minutes versus 21. Lovely. Right, so it includes the hedge maze part. Gotcha. Well, I got the disables at least. So we've got 32 research points to use. That'll be good. Figure maybe we max out the pistol first. Since that seems to be the staple sort of weapon. So once that's maxed out, then we can we have our go-to weapon that is like the multi-tool, and we'll go from there. All right. So let's look. Actually, what can we upgrade in terms of you? Battery or damage? We will spend 25 on an armor, because if I'm going running and gunning, we're going to need it. I guess we could clip size, we do sort of reload a bunch on that, and we'll save the remaining 4 for something else, because we can't afford anything else. Right, so Istanbul Part 1, let's go. Agent difficulty. I'm assuming 00 is like the highest difficulty.
Can I borrow a match?
Oh, I use lighter.
It's better still.
Until they go wrong.
Welcome to Istanbul, Mr. Bond. Your transportation is here, sir.
James, my friend. How nice to see you.
Karen Bay. It's been too long.
Karimbe.
Interesting car. Limited edition?
Your man Q sent it ahead. Warned me not to touch any of the buttons.
You were wise to take his advice. Otherwise, you might not live to regret it.
Come. They're waiting for us at Station T.
I'll drive.
Ooh, a driving section. Maybe. Yeah, driving section. Ooh, this feels weird. Already it feels weird.
I suppose it's customary to have people tailing you in these parts.
It's only the
Very
Russians.
sharp turning.
They follow us, we follow them. It's sort of an understanding we have.
That's very friendly.
So, let's talk about this business of yours.
I suppose it saves sort of like handbrake turns, because it
And
just
so
sort of
do I.
seems to do
But
that
if there's a
automatically.
chance of getting the Lecter,
Ooh.
it's worth the risk.
This is a dead end. Doesn't, completely missed my turn. Okay, still have a handbrake turn in the form of a circle button. Whoa, that is snappy. I suppose this is probably intended to be more arcadey controls. Well,
It
that's not...
appears that your truce with the Russians has just ended.
But I didn't order an attack.
Then who did?
I don't know. But the Russians are going to blame us. You'd best get us out of here.
Vehicle weapons. Hold L1 to lock on with the missiles. Press R1 to fire weapons. Triangle to tire. Okay. Neat. This is either going to be one of the cool racing sections or a bad one. Immediately the lock on button doesn't do anything. That's what. Okay, I had to actually switch to.
We need to slow the Russians down. Maybe you can use one of your fancy toys to destroy their garage.
Assuming they don't destroy this car first.
If we need repairs, there's the mechanic in town that will gladly aid us. He owes me many favors.
Assume Blue is a mechanic. There it is. I love Grand Theft Auto. Nope. Squares reverse, that feels weird. Immediately fucked up. Yeah, type punch. Square. Square to reverse. So weird. Right, I have to destroy their garage. What, how do I do that exactly? doing? There we go. What was that? Just taking a weird amount of damage. Whoop. Now that I'm the best at driving. Absolute best. You'll never find anyone better. For sure. Definitely. Absolutely. I'm always correct. That's a tank.
Something tells me they're serious about this, James.
Is there another way to the station?
No, we have to get past the tank. Can you do it?
It's difficult, but not insurmountable. Wait here.
Howdy, comrade. We've had a doozy of a day. Guess we go this way. It's not suspicious at all. Ah, this is the rappel. The rappel. Can I go back down? You can, and it will let me off. Cool. Let's reload because I've only got a single bullet in the chamber. That's a tad silly. Okay, I thought I saw a way through that way, like a bonus stuff, but nope. We just got to rappel. Button.
Stop right there.
Load. Oh, okay, camera. You gonna play silly buggers on the controls with me? Well, that's not good. We are leaving. This way. Some special ammo. Cool. Oh, great. Yeah, get him. Ooh, a shotgun. Powerful close range weapon. I feel like I'm probably gonna need for this guy. Got medium body armor picked up. Good. Assuming that this determines how much it gets refilled. No, the guy that's around the corner, please. That guy, for example. Still being shot at by the tank. It's very, very nice. Very, very, very not good. So I'm gonna swing into the next building. Hiya! 007, yeah. Don't know what that means. This is the Bond moment. we go. I thought I saw something under the couch there. Some research points. Here's where we get to blow up the tank, right? That's good. Not gonna lie, we are not beating the allegations here. We've been framed for attacking the Russians, and then we promptly attack the Russians some more. You know, not a good look, Mr. Bond. But hey, we got a shotgun now. That's fun. We got the time limit. Did not get the disables, unfortunately. It's a bit of a shame. I think we've been pretty consistent on getting those until now. In the 3 levels we've played. But yes, I would like to save the game. Yes, please, and thank you. Save successful. Alrighty. So we've got 11 research points. We can do something with it at least. Unfortunately, there's no speed upgrade for the shotgun, which is a mighty shame because it was very slow to reload or to like pump again. So we did say we were going to sort of max out the pistol, but I wonder if we shouldn't do maybe a clip size on the SMG, because we do burn through ammo pretty quick on that one, and it's probably better to have the clip upgrade before the speed one, just because reasons, I guess. We don't want another armor upgrade just yet, mostly because we can't afford one. But let's do the clip upgrade on the SMG, and we'll call it there. We'll save the points for something maybe a bit better later. And we'll continue. So we're 5 awards short of getting that bonus level. Was that the right one? Station T, yes, okay. Agent.
Welcome to Station T, James.
From the Constantinople era.
You know your history.
I've always been interested in the rise and fall of civilizations, and preventing the downfall of ours.
Not doing a very good job so far.
Again, what happened?
Things are very messy.
They've rigged bombs to explode.
Have they taken hostages?
Yes, several.
I'm going in.
See if we can find a way around the back. Climb over the level. Hello. You come out of nowhere.
Is that all you got?
Oh, you repelled from the roof, I think? Maybe. I don't know. But you're dead now, so it doesn't bother me much. There's bound to be some secrets somewhere out in this courtyard bit, right? It's usually how video games work. Hello. Cucumber full. I see. What happens if I talk to you again?
The hostages are inside.
Probably could have told you that one. It does not look like there's anything except ammo, apparently, back here. But ammo is good, we need that. In copious amounts. Apparently copious is one of my currently favourite words, because I'm using it a lot lately, both on and off stream. So that's fun. How words sort of come and go in your, what's the word? Vernacular? Something like that. Use a Q-copter. Oh, okay. Where do we find that? Here we go. Gadget slot. Not gonna lie, I was expecting a first-person view. Okay, cool. Running into stuff does not cause us to blow up. That's very important. I don't know if the tail rotor is supposed to be spinning or not. Oops. Don't think I was supposed to do that yet. What? Was I supposed to blow up the door? Oops. Not what I wanted. Still not what I wanted. Can I? Okay, I can do that. Cool. Right, let's do it for real this time. We've had our warm-up. Also, yes, we're supposed to blow up the door. Because there's a door waiting outside. Oh. Get the SMG ready.
Someone please help!
How can I ever repay you?
Money, probably. Or just, you know, not dying. That works too. I'll allow that one. Okay, so the cover mechanic is purely like full cover on the corner of a building. Or wall, sorry. Next question. No, I can't blow that up. Hello. More research points. Fantastic. But to test the theory, can we blow it up with the Q-copter? Look at this side because the glass does look a bit different. Maybe. Alright, there's a door on the other side. Maybe that's what it is. I think it's just a door on the other side. Cool. Well, for safety's sake, we're going to quickly run back and grab some more Q-copters. Since we've wasted at least 2 of them. I think we were only carrying like 5 at the time. But yeah. We do that. Just like in the film, I'm sure. And we'll keep going.
Requesting backup. Your lead, if you know what.
That went well. Better than I expected when I saw the radio guy. Grenade? That can only go well. Cool. No sparklies to interact with. Good. There is a objective marker here though. Must be on the other side of the wall. And here perhaps. Nope. Can't open it. Unless... that did nothing. Save that for later, I think. Here. Okay, so there's nothing up here. I'm not supposed to run across that. Otherwise it would have given me vault options where I'd just be able to walk on it. So, there must be something else we're missing. What's a door we can use? Good, good. Alright. Let's do it.
I'll do anything! make like to
Got
see
him.
you.
Ready? Reload before we get to the next room. Nobody to shoot in here. That's good. It's ready destruction objective. Is that it? That wasn't it if it was. Huh. What are my objectives? What are disarm bombs? Maybe the red dot is supposed to be downstairs, not upstairs. Feels weird. Is it out here somewhere? That doesn't make any sense. Let's have a get down. Thank you, camera. The wall instead of the guy, because that's how shooters work. Evening is more correct. But I have had a morning today, so I'll take a good morning also. Even if it's a little greedy on my part. There we go. Get some double headshots. But yeah, we're playing some James Bond today, and probably next stream as well. So far it's been pretty fun. I've been enjoying my time, and I hope it kind of stays this way. Okay, let's raise radio so we can't call for help, although he probably already has at this point, given the massive shootout we're presently happening. Alright, so blue is hostage, I think. Nope, it's locked. Yes, I did Zathura in one stream. So that was fun. Sort of. That game has its issues, but it was otherwise, you know, entertaining enough. Yeah. So, we're moving on to James Bond. Because this turned 20 like last week, I think. Right, I don't think there's anything else around the rim, so we'll drop down. I can tell you now, this is already way better. Though, it does have quite a big advantage over Zathura, being that this is a tie-in for a movie that came out well before the game did. Because this is a Sean Connery Bond film. It was before the year 2005. If I remember my dates correctly, this is like a year before Daniel Craig's first Bond film, which is Casino Royale, which unironically is a fucking masterpiece of a movie. But yeah. So, you know, they didn't have to rush to meet a movie release. So that would have helped with budget, and also I think the developers that made this one made like 2 or 3 Bond games before this one. That were the Pierce Brosnan ones, so I think it was Nightfire and Everything or Nothing. So you know, they've got practice in the sort of the Bond universe setting thing, and you know, making games in it too. So it had a lot more going for it than the team behind Zathura. Yeah, I will admit I'm not super duper familiar with the Bond movies before Daniel Craig's ones, but I quite enjoy Casino Royale. Quantum of Solace is fine. It's not the worst, but it's not particularly remarkable in any sense either, for good or bad. Skyfall is pretty good, though I think perhaps misattributed as the best Bond film, because I think that still goes to Casino Royale, though it is still quite good. I don't remember anything of Spectre, and I don't remember much of No Time to Die either, so, you know. Fun times. But even more so, not including the Daniel Craig Bond films, the next most familiar one would be the Pierce Brosnan ones, which I don't think I've ever watched start to finish. So, I've mostly seen bits and pieces. Come here. Got him. I haven't seen the movie. I've been meaning to, because I've on occasion will listen to the opening theme for GoldenEye, and it's like, damn, that's amazing. I should probably watch the film at some point. Not to mention the N64 game is also quite good, though I've never fully played it, and I've only ever played it on an emulator. So, take that how you will. So as you may have noticed, I am just kind of running around aimlessly because I'm not entirely sure what I'm doing. Which is probably a good thing because I am still having fun. Because I know we have one more hostage and 2 more bombs to get rid of, but they're in rooms I don't know how to get into. Here's one. I probably could have got a stealth kill on that guy at the window, but also a shotgun guy would have murdered me anyway. But disarm this bomb. So far, story-wise, some former KGB lady is trying to frame James Bond / the British for stealing some Russian Lecter thing. I don't really remember / know what a Lecter thing is, but some sort of device. You know, so putting it on them while they presumably steal the real thing. But yeah. So we're sort of in the middle of that, although we seem to be aware that it is a setup or a trap of some sort, but we just don't know who's doing the setting up and the trapping. But yeah. So this is only level 4, I want to say? I think? Somewhere around there. So you've missed, I mean, this sort of stuff, but there was also a driving section, which was very weird to control, but also not an absolute nightmare either, like most non-driving games are when they had a driving section. But what I do want to do is get into that room. It's this one. Huzzah! Found the secret room. Oh yeah. Also, you can upgrade your weapons and stuff to like increase their capabilities. There we go. We've got some more research points to spend even. Come on. There we go. All right. So, I'm assuming this red bomb is upstairs somewhere. So let's go back up. Although I don't remember finding it up there, and I did like the whole loop and everything. But yeah. Based on my hour 20 minutes ish experience so far, yeah, absolutely give it a go. It's been fun. A good breath of fresh air in terms of quality. Or maybe not so much quality, but like fun factor might be the way I'd put it. So this is going to lead us back to this where we started. By design, maybe? Because what the hell was all that about? Yes, I can. Anyway. Yeah, the frame rate being quite decent is also a good breath of fresh air. As much as I'm not that fussed by frame rates too much. Unless it's like actively interfering with my ability to play. Like if it's the game is stuttering as hell and I'm supposed to like do quick time events or something, that's usually like not good. But yeah. Because I'm kind of assuming this is built off all of their I'm going backwards again. This is probably built off the same engine and controls and everything as the previous Bond games they worked on. So this was developed by EA Redshaw? Redshaw? Red something. Yeah. This is true, yeah. Everybody has their limit. I think I tend to be a bit more generous with my limits. That might be down to when I got into PC gaming. My PC was at the lower end of the performance spectrum. So, you know, I'm used to playing games at sort of low settings and low performance. So, you know, I'm still able to use that tolerance, even though it's been about 10 years since I've had a bad PC. Yeah. So let's kill that, so we can enter here and disable the bomb. Disarm the bomb, that's the word. Come back here. Hell yeah. Shotgun shells full. Five of 5 bombs disarmed, so now I have to go find that last hostage from somewhere. I don't know which blue blip they are. Well, they're one of them. I can assume I want to go for that one, since it's furthest away from where we started the level. No, sorry, that's where we started the level. We want to go that way, somewhere. Alright, here we go again. Got a long way around. To here, I guess we go around to this other locked door. I think I just heard someone shooting at me, so I can't get in there. Is that perhaps because I need to use a Q-copter? Alright, let's give that a go. There's a little helicopter guy. Really, I can't go out? That's weird. Huh. Well, there goes that idea of finding a vent somewhere up, at least. But it could be down. I don't know if I can, like, return this to Bond without doing it, because the whole idea with this one is that you blow it up. Fly out here. No. Can I look around at least? A little bit. I also don't know if this thing has a maximum range. Yes, it does. Or it timed out, one of the two. But I'm gonna guess we have to go down again. There was a rappel point back here, I think. Nope, it's just a hole in the railing. What was this way? Just a room. Okay. A room that we didn't... Covert uniform used for undercover operations. So I think what I just picked up there is more to do with the multiplayer mode, probably. Assuming it's unlocking costumes of some sort. Because we picked up a dinner jacket earlier, but didn't do anything, and I can't find it in like the inventory or anything. So, I don't. Never mind. So, grey suit is what we're already wearing. Can wear the covert uniform or the dinner jacket. I'm assuming it's PvP. I haven't actually looked properly at it. I just kind of ignored it because, you know, it's just me. But it would be interesting to check out for sure. Because I wonder how well this would actually perform on a split screen thing. Oh, the door down here, this one's probably unlocked. Nope, that's also locked. So, at this buy event. Cool, let's do this. Also, I was keen for the covert uniform until I saw the backpack. So I might switch back to the grey suit. This is true, I should definitely check then. Whoop. Okay, does that open the door though? Well, from what little I remember of Red Faction, it was pretty fun. Oops. Although I mostly remember like drilling holes in walls with the the destruction stuff, like rocket launchers and whatever. So do I kill the people here or? I blow up the chair that's blocking it from opening, I assume. Yes.
I'll do anything! How can I ever repay you?
Excellent, alright. After a long delay, we finally got all the objectives done. Oop. Except for the one bomb we missed, apparently. Can't forget these research points. Oh, attaché case. Unlock on the inventory screen and some stuff. Yeah, that's wrong. Still wrong. Okay. Just hit it when you see it, I think. God, it's more. All that for 5 research points? Okay. I mean, it's better than nothing, I guess. But we're going to switch back to the grey suit. Whoop. Uh-oh, this one's timed. Don't know where to get to that place though. There we go. Okay, don't think this is it. Huh? It is. Not. Huh? Well, now I'm confused. Is there an upstairs, maybe? Great. I suppose it did give us 3 minutes to do it, but I don't know if it, you could have done it pretty much in any order, I'm assuming, so. I'm hoping it's the upstairs one, because if not, I don't know where to go. So let's switch to a weapon that has ammo. That's kind of important. It would. Here we go. This looks like enemies. Okay, get blown up. Firing grenade or this. Excellent. With 1 minute and 18 seconds to spare. Boom. And these evil bad guys really have no respect for like glass roofs or just any, you know, architectural marvels. Also, imagine having a pilot this skilled and wasting them on. Probably gonna be a very silly, a silly death. So unless it's gonna do a thing where it makes me go the long way, I'm just gonna haul ass this way. Ow, ow. Because the hole is pushing this wall around here. Ow, 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 ow. Fires a rocket propelled grenade. Good. Let's hide in a corner, and then we can find the bazooka. Okay, so that was not enough rockets. I didn't seem to be doing anything, so I guess I need to find ammo somewhere else. Damn it, it's locked still. Can't vault over that, really? It's obviously locking us to this section. This is hiding here for a bit. Okay, so wasn't working earlier. Kind of confused. Find a fresh pillar. Lock on the wall. So we are in danger because we've got very little armor. Taking down a shuttle with the silenced pistol, let's go. Can I just toss a grenade at them? No, okay. Drop them maybe? There we go. Whew. That was so close to losing. But we got it. Finish it off with a shotgun.
Great work, Bob.
Well, thanks, Karen. But the question remains. Why did the Russians decide to go to war now? I wonder if my arrival had something to do with it.
Maybe yes, maybe no. Perhaps we need to look in on the Russian consulate and find out who's behind the attacks.
It's time to spy on the spies.
To spy on the spies. Well, that took a really long time. Almost doubled the time for getting an award. Oops. I blame the minimap for that one. It was kind of confusing as to whether I was supposed to be going up or down. So if I was to do it again, which is probably by design, I'd at least know where to go. Yes, I'd like to overwrite the data, lest I have to play through the game again, which I'm not strictly against, but you know, if I don't have to, I won't. Right, we have 41 research points. Okay, so might skip on the bazooka for now because I don't know how many vehicles we're going to be fighting. And I do kind of want to upgrade the SMG. Let's get some more. And we'll go. Yeah, we'll grab armor because we can. If we can get that up early, I'll at least be able to survive if my weapons are not strong enough. Clip size plus 50%. As far as I could tell, it was only holding one shot per shot. Does that mean I get to have one shot and a half? Oop, wrong button. Let's find out. Cool. So these extras, do we get these through awards? Ah, through skill points. Gotcha. So we've got a bunch of concept art to go through, some trailers, and some villains. I guess spoilers for any villains coming up, maybe. But let's keep on bonding, and we'll go to the next level.
The Russian consulate before the locals start asking questions we don't have answers for.
Good idea. There's an underground waterway that leads to a cistern from where we can spy on them. But first we have to get past a Russian checkpoint. We'll pick up some uniforms at my son's house.
Another family business?
In my world, blood is the best security.
Yes, and let's not try to spill any more of it.
Still not a perfect security though. Also, yay, another driving section. Just some of the sharpest turning. Oh, I'm immediately being killed. Okay. Get off. There we go.
Looks like we've picked up some company again.
Traffic in this city's murder.
It's a good thing the car magically repairs itself in between levels. Too sharp. It's also weird that square is reverse. So is there anything this way? I know it's a dead end. But... Nope. Okay. There's explosions. I'm assuming it's a tank. So no thank you. I'll move on.
son has the uniforms we need.
Just ignore him. Huzzah! Guess we're running inside.
Hurry, sir! The uniforms are in that container, over there!
That's not the container he's talking about. There we go. Russian disguise equipped in the inventory screen. It does seem pretty seamless as far as story goes. Like there hasn't been any sort of like massive jumps of hey, we cut out at this chunk of the story of the movie.
It's an ambush!
Nothing shows off your fresh new disguises better than immediately gunning people down. Uh oh. Exchange, okay.
We have to disable our enemies before we can proceed, my friend.
Let's switch to rockets actually, because then we can target them. Third one might do the trick. Whoop. I'm great at this. Got it. I think technically he did escape. Maybe. Just blow him up early. Right. So I'm not that familiar with the Medal of Honor soundtrack, particularly the early ones, or any of them really. But, you know, good memories. Expecting that to open faster for me. Come on. There you go. Just up exactly in the circle. Do I have to... How in-depth is this operation going to be? Can I just wander through? I guess so. So don't mind if I do. You just, you know, following a massive street shootout, just walk up into the office after trying to ram down the front gates. And that's not even to mention the car, which probably isn't, you know, standard issue for the Russians. Oh, sorry, the Turkish, I guess. I think this is the local force, not the Russians, but I could be wrong. I don't know that I've been paying quite enough attention for that. Also, I noticed that I can't do any shooting in here, so can't blow my cover. That's good. I'm sorry, what? Why are you watching me with the minigun? Methinks I'm gonna have to get really good at headshots. Oh, there so he's gonna go through that door. Can I go through this door? I can. I get a secret section and everything. Ooh. Another attaché thing, which we'll do in a moment. Right, this will be the armory that we got the key for. Awesome. Alright, let's... I can't do the inventory from here, so fair enough. We'll do the case later.
Here's the canal. We follow it to a cistern that takes us to the surveillance room under the consulate.
I'll give you a hand with the boat. Stay here, and I'll get the winch.
There they are! Kill them!
Okay, but how did we get spotted? Oh, you throw grenades now. Let's quickly run this way and get whatever the red is. Grenades. I wonder if we're gonna use the boat to escape. So far this is going kind of poorly health-wise. Because we're out of armor and we're below half health. But I'm sure it's fine. What could go wrong? Rockets picked up. Okay. Leop. The quietest breaking glass I've ever heard. How are we alive right now? Armor, please. No, this is no good. Go. Also, yeah, you walk through like three rooms, and that's it apparently. So die. Come on, poke your head up again. I dare you. Gotcha. If you guys could give me like half a second break, this would be great. Oh my gosh, okay. Why are you sending the rocket guy in? So rude. Or also, I think that's the maybe the first death I've had. So let's try and do a better job of it this time. Maybe actually get to that section with a bit more health. Right, let's rappel over. Let's go to the SMG, because it fires a bit faster than the AK. That's it, we have like no ammo for it. Go, before the minigun shows up. No, there you go. Eep. This is where the bazooka comes in, right? I'm sorry, how are you only yellow after tanking frickin' 2 bazookas to the face? Do that one up in my face. Whoops. Well, I mean, as long as he dies, I'm not too fast. We're out of a rifle ammo. Armor, 'cause we desperately kind of need it. Oh my god, they got another upgrade. No, the rocket guy. Isn't bad. Rocket guy's down at least. Shit. Okay. Got another rocket guy already. I've died. Also, thank you, mate, over the river for doing anything to help. Let's just go. Oops, probably shouldn't have grabbed that armor just yet. But well, we got bigger fish to fry. Didn't keep my bazooka ammo? What? Okay. Fine, I guess. If we do that, then we switch to special ammo. And then lock onto the person we actually want to lock onto, maybe. Okay, good. Ow. Why did you stop? Right, guy across the river is shooting. Come on, we're almost there. Oh, there. Nope, can't use it yet. Okay. Let's grab that. Nope. Okay. Whew. I guess for an unrailed shooter now.
Splendid.
Splendid. Man, that was a nightmare. And this isn't even the hardest difficulty. Cool. Oh, you're kidding. We were 9 seconds over? Damn it. That's so rude. But we'll take it, because we still got the other two. And we also made progress instead of being stuck on it. So I think that's definitely the hardest part of the game so far. But we're also not that far in, so we shall see. We shall see. I do wonder how big the save files for this are, because it does take a good little while to actually upgrade it, or to upgrade it, to save it. There we go. I got thrown off by the word upgrade. But that would have been a lot harder if I hadn't been buying the body armor upgrades. Alright, so let's do the underground next.
Good going so far, James.
Oh, it's a lot of wake for the boat not really moving.
Under the consulate. Once we're there, the surveillance
But I'm not
room is
really a
hidden
water
off to the
physiologist, so
side. We can look in on our friends, the Russians.
maybe I'm wrong.
Let's hope it's smooth sailing.
Quite the place, isn't it, James? The Emperor Constantine built it as a reservoir 1,600 years ago.
He drowned his enemies and ex-wives down here, too. Do the Russians know about it?
Yes, but they don't usually patrol. We'll be safe once we get to the surveillance room.
Take the bow. Keep an eye on the shadows.
Quietest
Looks
machine
like
gun
we're
ever.
expected.
Yep. Okay, well this is gonna be annoying. Not zooming in is too sensitive for my lack of skill. But zooming is too slow to be effective.
We have to eliminate that array. Take us back to the central platform, and I'll blow the lock.
Sure, no.
Hurry, James! Blow the lock!
Working on it, calm down.
Karen, here they come.
Also, I've just noticed that Bond changed outfits before getting on the boat, apparently. Because we're not in our disguise anymore. Why so sensitive? So I'm gonna blow that up early, unless the enemies use it on us.
Panic. We'll get through this.
Hit the explosives. Oh, there we go. Yeah. These gears take a lot more damage than you think.
Enemy boats, my friend!
No kidding. You said boats, plural. One behind us.
You have to sink them, or they'll follow us to my secret tunnel. I'll do my best to give you firing lines.
See anything to smoke? I think we got the guy up there. We're not doing too well on armor at the moment. Is this the secret tunnel? I guess no. Not a lot to shoot. This might be a hop out on foot section there by the looks of it. Yep. Yep, it is. Or is this the secret tunnel?
Welcome to the Russian consulate. Directly
This is your
above
secret
us.
tunnel, okay. Not very secret, is
From
it?
your Royal Navy.
Oh, fantastic. How did you arrange it?
A cousin in the Public Works Department had the building declared unsafe. The Russians moved out and we've moved in. The sound will come up in a moment. Do you see anything?
I see our lector. And it seems to be the topic of discussion. Who's the general?
Krylenko, KGB. He'd be responsible for the attacks against us.
Things are shaping up nicely.
Ah,
She is
the
pale.
girl.
Yes.
Karen Bay has powerful allies. He's in league with the surrounding gypsies, and we simply cannot push him out. I don't care. Take everything we have and assault their camp. I'll lead them myself.
Something about a camp of gypsies.
My friends.
Don't think they like to be called that,
Just put it in the vault. We will deal
but I
with
could
it
be
later.
wrong. I'm not
They
that
said
familiar.
something about attacking a gypsy camp and putting the lector in a vault.
I must warn my friends.
What about the vault? Do you know what it is?
No, but they keep the blueprints
Also,
in
I've
the
no idea if that
communication
periscope thing is in the movie or
You
not.
go save your
Sounds
friends.
really
Take the
silly,
boat.
And you?
but you
I'll
know,
find my own way
Bond
out
is sort of
after I
filled
get
with
those
silly
blueprints.
stuff
Be careful.
of all types,
I'll see you soon.
all types and flavors throughout the many movies. It's like 20-something Bond movies, I think, was a number I saw at one point, which feels like too many. But at least they change it up by changing bonds. So there's that. I did not read any of what that just told me. Sonic cufflinks. What do they do? Explosive sonic device. Okay.
Raise the alarm!
Well, so far it's telling me that it didn't do anything, so...
Alarm! Alarm!
They couldn't afford to pay a sound guy to make an alarm. Also, ow. To all of this, goddamn. Okay. Okay. Oh boy. Awooga, abandoned ship. Well, that went well. Better than it was looking for for a moment there. Though I still have no armor. Until now. But yeah, I guess it's just a different type of grenade, the Sonic thing. So, try and pretend this game has a stealth system of some sort. Though there doesn't seem to be anybody to stealth around in this room. Oh, wrong button. What do we get? A right magnum, pistol with high stopping power. It's a big old hand cannon. I think there was a guy up that was kind of wanting to aim for. Ooh, wasn't kidding about the stopping power. Damn. Though we did just use all of the ammo for it, so. Oops. Should maybe consider using the shotgun more often as well in situations like this, because it also can like basically one-hit people up close. It's the up close part I'm worried about though. Assume this is locked until we go upstairs. Is that just a climb? Yeah, okay. That's fine. Don't mind me. I'm just running you guys. Alright.
Got you!
Also, I think I've just figured out after a long time of playing what a disable is. So I think if you shoot their hands, they stop shooting at you, because, you know, owie, my hands, my fingies. And that's probably what we're getting the awards for. Yeah, stealth kill. Nailed it. I don't actually know if the silent part of the pistol does anything, or whether it's just a cosmetic fun part. Dang it. Alright. I was kind of hoping the pistol would last a little bit longer than it does, in terms of like stopping power, but they've also been throwing a bunch of weapons at us, so probably not that big a deal. Cool. Alright. We have 2 of these to do now. There we go. I forgot there was another wave. Right. And oh, there's more. Nailed it. 7 points. Good. What about case 5? There we go. Oops. Oops. Oh, I can do it in any order, okay. Okay. Oops. Alright, 8 research points. Alrighty. Cool, with that, can we do anything interesting? 36. Honestly, this assault rifle seems kinda not great. I increase the clip size. Fire rate could be good, but I think what I want to do is keep on top of the armor upgrades. Because in my mind, survivability is more important. At least the way I play. So we'll focus on that. Whilst the game forgets to render anything at a decent frame rate. Can I get through here? No. It's clearly impossible. Maybe this guy did not die when his armor ran out. It's a bit of a shame. But that is a fun little thing, where you shoot the armor off his body and it drops on the floor for you to pick up. That's quite fun. I like that. I like that a lot. Anything more down here for us to check out before we rappel up? Does not look like it. Cool. Let's go. Got some ammo here though. No shiny things to interact with yet, which is a bit disappointing. I would have expected some research points to be in here at least. Map of the Russian consulate. Oops. It's all locked. Oh, jetpack time. Let's go. Escape with the jetpack. Fun, I guess. Meow. Well, the jetpack has been very fun to use so far. Normally, like, jetpack stuff would be pretty dodgy in terms of how it controls and feels, but this one actually feels quite good. It comes with rockets. The rockets don't at home like other... Ooh. Exploded with passion. Get you back through the sewer time. Is this just a checkpoint, or is this a get a fresh jetpack? Let's find out. It might just be a rest and recover point. Or just a little nook you can get research points in. That works for me. Does this give me fresh? It does, okay. So grab those when you can. Yes, definitely agree. This game has been rad so far. I knew I was going to vibe with it when I had to actively remind myself to put the game down when I was making sure the disc worked. So, you know, that was a good indicator from the start. This is one of the good ones. Get guarded. Okay. Let's maybe push up a little bit before we swap jetpacks. Okay, no, the range on those explosions is insane. don't mind if it does. They're trying to shoot me back. I don't know if he's meant to be able to walk on that. It's very shallow water. We drove a boat through here earlier. Okay, let's quickly go back and grab that fresh one. Now to get our health back. Did wonder how they were going to handle that. Or whether it was a case of you had to do it all in one life. But no, seems fine. Huh. I think in the first level it was the jetpack sequence where I was like, okay, no, I need to stop, otherwise I'm going to play the game off screen. Because there's a jetpack section at the end of the very first level. It looks like we're about to hit the end of the jetpack sequence, maybe? Or another leg of it. What is the purpose of landing here? Can't go through there. Guess it's just grabbing a fresh one? Let's see. Might as well grab a fresh one while we're here. Not exactly hurting on them. That went better than I expected. So this is where we would have come from before. Just conveniently has a dip into nothing. But I suppose we'll go the way the game wants us to. Switch back to our machine guns. Don't know what I blew up over there, but I'll take it. Switch to rockets. Oh, there we go. We'll go to the end. I remember there was that period where like jetpacks were like all the rage. But then they sort of just stopped being a thing, I guess. I don't know. Didn't get a Bond moment. I don't know what a Bond moment is. But those disables, I think, is shooting the hands. So we got that one at least. And we've got some more upgrade points to work with. Bunch of skill points also. 180,700 of it. So that's fun. It's very good even. Dum-de-dum-de-dum. It's probably the worst part about this game so far, is that it takes a while to load. And that makes me a little uncomfortable, given the 20-year age of the disc, my PlayStation, and presumably the memory card also. But you know, is what it is. I'm sure it's fine. I kind of still want to be upgrading the assault rifle, maybe. The clip size and the magnum might be good. I have like more memory cards. That's kind of it. I don't have like a can't like transfer it to a computer or anything like that. At the very least, if that is a thing I can do, I don't have the means to. But we are approximately halfway through the game already in one stream. About half hour left, so what we might do is we'll play the next level, and then maybe... Okay, no, there's actually one more game than I thought. My bad. We'll play the next level, and then we'll probably put a pin in it for today. And we'll finish it off next stream. Because I know the past few streams I've had have been longer ones. And I don't want to make that a habit of that. Because that means I'm finishing at like bedtime, and that's unpleasant. Because I have a full day of a regular boring job
Yes.
to do before it leaves, so
Yes, we're ready.
having some
But in
time
the
between
meantime, it seems that
stream
another
and bed
crisis has
is
sprung
nice.
up. Follow me. Two girls in love with the chief's son have threatened to kill each other. They're going to settle it the gypsy way.
He's a lucky man, the chief's son.
Yeah, I agree with I guess that's the sort of angle that these movies and stuff have maybe not aged quite so well at.
First of all, we need to take out that turret.
Because the times have changed. But no, I mean that happens to all art really. So you can only deal with what you got, I guess. How is that guy still alive? Drop a grenade on in him. Oh, he's got a big old boss health bar, that's why. Actually, do I have any special ammo for this? No I don't. I don't even have any ammo at all for the bazooka, that's a bit of lame. Let's switch up the ammo, but we'll also equip it. The SMG. There we go, that's upgrading real fast. Boom! Oh. Okay, cutscene time.
Kerlinku's men have taken hostages in those buildings.
Right.
Wait, they're using tear gas. You'll need to get a gas mask from the supply wagon.
I'm on my way.
Rescue 4 hostages. Oop. There it is. I have to like manually put that in. Let's do an ammo scavenging section. I'm sure the hostages are fine. Right? Just ignore that. Please cries for help for the time being while we go grab this. But sure, let's do the tunnel first. The building is probably fine until then, right?
Let me go, please.
Okay. Gas mask is definitely something I need to be putting on. Somewhere. Presumably from here then? Yes. Is that on? Yes, okay.
Hey, good.
Heavens,
Oop.
you came.
I think some of the shots technically went straight through her head, but I'm sure it's fine, right? Now, does the gas mask in general have health? It's still ticking down. Oh, it's limited air, okay. That's what's ticking down. Gotcha. What's this? Ammo. Good. Some more body armor. Where was that supply wagon? I think it was the other side. Yeah, no, but ammo, so I'll take it. There it is. Can I just grab a fresh one? Yes, I can. I'll go up.
Don't shoot me! Thank heavens you came!
If it wasn't for the hostage, I 100% would have shot the grenade on that guy's belt. But I'm assuming that's why it's there. No, the repel out. Suppose I'll allow it. Down we go. That works. That was a lot closer than I was anticipating. But that works quite well. Shotgun. Assault rifle. Pistol. What do we have? Let's reload that in case we need it. We need you. Damn it. So be upstairs. Maybe I won't use something quite as destructive as a shotgun in close quarters.
Let me go, please! Am I glad to see you?
Alrighty. Beautiful. Black tuxedo. Oh, cutscene time.
It seems they're preparing for a final attack.
He's gonna shoot our friend, right? Nope. Well, I mean, I guess I was kind of right on both counts. So he's one of the bad guys that's trying to frame us.
Krelenko's hit. He's running.
But who shot him?
Let's not question our good fortune.
So we're
Get his
trying.
rifle
He's
and
trying
meet
to
me in
keep
the
Bond
tower.
alive, I
We'll
guess,
make our
because
final
Bond
stand
is
there.
the scapegoat. Okay, I don't need the mask on anymore. Get the sniper rifle. Grab that. Where is the sniper rifle even? Guess through here. Nope. Gotta get them research points. Also, before we go... Oh no, it's too late. No! There's like 5 billion body armors out there that we should have grabbed first. Dang it. Okay, we'll be fine. We're James Bond. What could go wrong? What could go wrong indeed? being able to see might also help. A scoped rifle with zoom capabilities. Where do I... There we go. Great start to this sniping stuff. Now's probably a good time to mention that I'm notoriously bad at sniping on, well, just in general, but also consoles don't help. Where are they coming from? There. Come on. Case in point. That looks like the bit out of, is it Naked Gun? One of them? Where they're just like on opposite sides of a barrel, just taking shots at each other. I'm just about out of ammo. Oop. Come on, hurry up. Come on. Stop moving so I can fucking shoot you. Fire rate is so slow. Kill the shotgun guy first, because he's usually the... ouchie. Speaking of ouchie. Maybe I should just open with using my actual guns. Because unironically, a little more accurate than with the sniper rifle. Oh. Oh good. For a moment there I just saw Karim Bey show up and it's like, oh no, he freaking died, didn't he?
Well, my friend.
No, he's fine.
The Gypsy chief wants to make you an honorary son.
Oh, thank him for me. How's your arm?
I'll live.
But the problem is, so did Krylenko. We have to finish him off. He's standing between me and the Lecter.
Take us back into Istanbul. I know where Krylenko went.
A secret hideout?
In Istanbul, nothing remains secret for very long.
So I'm learning.
Hell yeah. We are the James Bond. Alright. Cool. Well, we got the disables. This might be a common occurrence where I am 3 seconds over the time to beat. But it is coming closer because before we were 6 seconds over. This time we're only 3. Unfortunately we did only get the 1 award. That's a bit of a shame. But oh well, I'm sure we will survive. Yes, I want to overwrite it. Dum-de-dum-de-dum. Okay, so we can keep going for the stream. But I might look at some of the side stuff and leave the story bits for maybe next time. To sort of spread it out some. Because we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 levels left. So, I'm assuming those later ones are probably going to be pretty quick. Like, the fact that Istanbul Part 3 doesn't have any, like, schematics. Probably going to maybe be a vehicle section. not sure. But you know, just generally I'm assuming levels get shorter as we go. But we've got 38 research points to go. Let's bite the bullet and grab the force armor upgrade. And we'll spend the rest on... Is that firing speed? Firing speed on the sniper rifle could be good, and the next level is called Sniper Alley. I don't know if that means I'm doing the sniping, or somebody else is sniping me. So maybe... Given my aim, I think being able to shoot that faster is probably a good investment. So we'll grab that. Let's... Rod Grant, deadliest assassin in all of Octopus. And some other people. Got some trailers we can unlock. A cheap action montage of action from the game showcasing London. Showcasing Factory. I don't think we've been to either of those levels yet, so maybe we'll save on those ones. Oh, hang on. Never mind, we have been to London before. It was the very first level. Cool. So, wait. Concept art and stuff. Whoops. Let's go some concept art and see what this looks like. Some concept art. Yay! So yeah, the jetpack fight was around whatever the tower of with Big Ben in it is called. Like we shot some guys that were rappelling down it, but then we also fought a helicopter around it too. That was fun. Oh yeah, Spectre. I mean Octopus. Yep. That's right. He flew through the falling helicopter to collect the lady that was getting kidnapped. It was quite good. Very interesting take, but yeah. Okay, cool. Well, I might save the all the extra stuff for maybe when we finish the story. We have unlocked tunnels. But we'll worry about that next time. I do want to save my current game. We will take a cheeky squiz at the multiplayer part and see if there are any bots to fight. Maybe have a round or two of that before we wrap up. If there are any bots, there might not be. But I'm pretty sure that the back of the box says... Nope, one or two players. But if you have a multi-tap, which I do not, you can have up to 4 people. I do not need a multi-tap when it is just me. So, I should probably look into getting one. A, because I've never had one. And B, leaves options open for, you know, future content. Maybe getting a friend. I didn't need to load this. I think I could have just said current profiles. So look. Survival Royale or Play Now? What's Play Now? Needs multiple players. What about Survival Royale? Same deal. Okay. So if we do you... Oh, so that's picking a faction. I need to pick a guy. Let's be... a ninja guy. Yeah, if I dig into something, I can grab a second controller, and so we can at least check it out. Because it might be a PvE thing, maybe. Here we go. Sure. We'll just go them. Money round. Last round worth double in the standings. Octo Bazooka. Play a random generated game each round. Sure. 16 rounds? Damn, okay. Let's just do 2 and see what happens. I don't know what any of this means. Oh. Sure. We're on the same team. You must choose team. I did choose teams. Okay, what if we do that? Oh, they're bots, or is it like a PvP thing still?
Sabotage.
Wow. Not the guy. There you go. Yeah, I'm the best. Okay, if I remember there, I was going to say that thing doesn't actually do that much damage, but it does sort of build up.
The red team has a bomb.
Oh, I'm dying?
The bomb has been dropped.
The bomb has been dropped. It hasn't, but you know. So yeah. Only PvP, unfortunately. But it does seem like it could have been a pretty fun game mode. So it seems like I might need to invest in a multi-tab and some friends. To have like a real go at this. I've planted the bomb. Is there a timer that's going off? Okay. Sure. So yeah, if you had more people playing this, it'd probably be a lot more interesting. Although I don't know how the game would handle... Okay. I don't know how the game would handle, like, rendering 4 versions of the game at the same time. Because I'm assuming it would do the, you know, a picture in each corner for up to 4 people. But yeah, that's the multiplayer section of the game. Save all your profile changes. I'm gonna say no, because nothing really changed. So, yeah, so, first half-ish, give or take, of the game done, today, tonight, whatever time of day it is for you. We're gonna switch back to this. So I'm really loving this, actually. This might be up there as my favorite of the year. That said, we do have a bunch more games to come up for 20th anniversaries. So for example, the game after this one is going to be The Matrix, Path of Neo. Because that's turning 20 at some point. I forget exactly when. I don't think it's passed yet, but I think it might be like over this weekend, maybe, that happens. This coming weekend. After that, the weekend after, there's like 3 games that have 20th anniversaries. There's, what are they? I've forgotten, but there's 3 of them. So when it comes around to that, we'll probably do a poll, decide which ones we check out. That's right, also this weekend is the Goblet of Fire game's 20th anniversary, which, for those that missed it, is this one. Yeah. That turns 20. It's got a release date of autumn 2005. Kinda can't really get that on camera very well, but it's there. We've also played Batman Begins on the channel before. That was pretty fun too. Hey look, there's From Russia with Love. Lovely. But yeah, this is fun. I like it. I'm keen to play more of it. Most likely tomorrow. But yeah, we'll finish this week. and then we'll hopefully play some more awesome games to close out the year. Given that pretty sure the Nintendo Wii is turning 20 next year, I might switch up to some more content for the Wii. But we'll see what happens, because there's still plenty more birthdays for the PlayStation 2 to go through, both 20th, older, and younger. So, without further ado, I'll cease my rambling so you guys can carry on about your various days or nights. And I hope to see you all the next time, because it's always fun hanging out with all of you, lurking or otherwise, so lurkers are just as appreciated. But yeah, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you next time. Ta-ra!